Hello and welcome to Inside the Story. Today we're at Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery to meet a special 111-year-old visitor. This is a tour of the gas hall exhibition space in full 360 degrees. Now you know the drill. If you're using a headset, make sure to look all around. But if you're using your mobile phones or PC, view the video in full screen and swipe across to look around. For easy viewing, look in the direction I'm walking. Now I can understand if the curiously big creature to my right has caught your attention. But first, look around you. Here are fossil casts and taxidermy exhibits tracing the evolution of birds from dinosaurs. There are some really interesting local samples on display as well. Now here's something fun I learned today. Did you know that our common pigeons are distant relatives of the mighty T-Rex? This and several other stories are here for you to explore in this part of the exhibit. For highlights from this part of the exhibit, follow the link in the description of this video. But we're not here for the gulls. We're here for the celebrity dino Dippy the Diplodocus. Now I'm no paleontologist, so if you're here expecting Darwin, Attenborough's probably your man. I do have a few stories to share though. But first, meet Dippy. Standing tall at 4 meters, Dippy towers over a room. As you see, he extends almost endlessly to the other side of the hall to about 26 meters in length. This is the first time Dippy has moved out of London on a tour of the United Kingdom, the aim being to get more people to visit museums and embrace natural history. Back in London, retired Dippy's place has been taken by the skeleton of a giant blue whale called Hope. But before that, let's figure out how Dippy got here in the first place. A fossilized skeleton of the Diplodocus was found in Wyoming in 1898. A Scottish-American industrialist called Andrew Carnegie acquired them for his own establishment, the Carnegie Museum of Natural History in Pittsburgh. At Carnegie's Scottish home, King Edward VII happened to see these exceptional sketches of the dinosaur and expressed his interest. Carnegie then donated a full cast of bones for a replica that would eventually make its way to London. There are 292 plasticast pieces in this replica in total. Now the Diplodocus belongs to a family of sauropods known for their long necks, walking on all fours, and their pillar-like legs. They were herbivores. The Diplodocus was one of the longest dinosaurs to walk the earth. Take a look at the detail in the bone structure. Do you see just how long the spine is? It's made up of 95 vertebrae. Compare that with a human who has just 33. Several changes have been made to the structure and position of the bones to keep up with new research. For example, Dippy's neck was a lot closer to the ground earlier, but according to new findings about his eating patterns, the neck has now been elevated. The Diplodocus was a slow animal and walked at a speed of about 5 to 9 miles per hour. They lived and moved in herds as well. Kind of reminds you of the modern day elephant, doesn't it? Now, did you know that there are over 4 ways to pronounce Diplodocus? I'm not kidding. Similarly though, there are more casts like Dippy. Additional casts were made and sent to different locations, making Dippy the most viewed dinosaur skeleton in the world. He has inspired cartoons and a Disney comedy as well. Talk about overachievers. Now this particular exhibit at the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery is Dippy the Diplodocus' second stop on his 3-year-long tour, his first being Dorset in February earlier this year. Dippy will move to Ulster Museum in Northern Ireland next. He is scheduled to finish his tour in 2020, with Norwich being his final destination. Keeping with the original aim of encouraging scientific and historic interest, Dippy's exhibit is open to the public for free. However, his stint in Birmingham is over, so if you wish to find out where he moves next to go say hi to the world's most famous dino, check out the National History Museum's website for his travel plan.